Good day, Tragic here, and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles. Hopefully, we actually have our save game saved this time, so we will not be starting from scratch. You're watching Explormate. Let's get into this. Year 56, booyah. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, so we've started production. Oh, you know what I should do? I went into Photoshop and I sort of played around. I went to the wiki and found out some... Okay, so it works out like this. I'm going to be building a church, which is in town, actually. Okay, we need 50 wood before we can build it, so there's quite a bit of stuff to build. What I might have to do is... I'll just temporarily build a little bridge just so we can start clearing some of this area. Look at all, we've got plenty of people who are not employed at the moment. Okay, so basically the church, I went into Photoshop. I'll show you the graphic I made. Basically this takes 9 spots, okay? Which means it can basically cover 4 housing groups, which is pretty cool, I think. So we're actually going to place our church here, like that. And that will allow us to delete this thing. Now the good thing is the churches cost more money to build, but they reduce... They don't have any upkeep costs, so it reduces our regular costs. Okay, so now that this is built, I'm just gonna... This is all temporary stuff down here. We're just gonna come along here. And let's build a couple of these foresters. And we'll also put a water bucket there as well. We've got 49 idle people, so what I'm going to also do is if I check my... That's not high enough, so we're going to delete this. And we're going to put another 3 stories on here. And that should now... Hopefully that'll cover... Still not high enough. Okay. We'll wait for that to build, and then we'll just up that to 6, and that'll probably be enough to get us out to here. We'll build another tower around this area. Vikings are invading, and I just deleted one of my things. That's going to suck. Still, not a lot we can do about it. Oh, a bustling city. Thank you very much. So these are all going to be burnt down, basically. Got our little turret here is doing some work, plus they are shooting from up there. We've got plenty of spare workers. Spare workers are interesting because spare workers carry water, so you're less vulnerable to fire, I believe, if you have lots of spare workers. Fire has claimed one of our foresters. We expected that. Probably not the best time to have gotten rid of it. Okay, we killed the Vikings. Let's delete this and put that forester back. And now let's delete this. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should be plenty high now. Yeah, so that covers both our foresters. We'll make one super high one. And after those build, we'll basically start working on our army. We're almost finished our church, which is very, very handy. And that'll allow us to move our turrets. I might put another turret back here as well, just until we get our standing army. So I'll build another turret. How about here? Nope, that's terrible. Oh, it's building so fast. Stop it! Dolt. What's wrong with my mouse? Stop it! Work, mouse! Stupid mouse. Let's build it more in the center. How about here? That's a bit better. Okay, so now our church is running. We can delete this thing and we should still have everybody happy. Not everyone has access to a church or library. Who doesn't have access to a church or library? Nearby church. Right, so the corners don't have access to churches. Ah, that's really annoying. So we're basically one too far away. So this should be here. That's pretty frustrating. It can't quite, my calculations were a little off. Oh well. I reckon if I just move this one spot across, it'll fix that issue. Okay, now that they're done, I can raise this one as well. Okay, so we have coverage out to the choppers. Plenty of coverage from those ones, wow. I will start looking at building another. I might build another one here. Okay, so this is done. We're now just going to demolish this and rebuild it one across. We're also going to rebuild our tower in the center here. Dragon, this should be taken out. Die, dragon. That's a... I think that's a nasty red dragon. Oh, splat. Easy. Easy peasy. Did I put a castle thing on here? Yeah, I did. So that's going to be our new layout. So we've got everything in here, plus we have a little protector that just protects that one little area. I think that's actually going to work out very nicely for us. Our happiness is pretty dodgy at the moment. Got -10 from churches. Could keep an eye on our food. Probably need some more food. What's this? Unusable rock. Let's get rid of that. We can get rid of this one. Get rid of these. As soon as this is finished, we can demolish this thing and put another house. And we'll also get rid of these 2 homes up here that I keep forgetting about. That's actually not a manor, that's 2 of the smaller houses from right back at the beginning. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Okay, and as soon as that's built, we're going to delete this, and then we've got to look at expanding out to the next section. This is finished. Get rid of that. Get rid of that, and get rid of that. Baron, 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 Baron. So if I actually demolish that, that's some very nice fertile land here. So let's put a windmill, and we'll put a windmill. And then I'm going to go discard, discard. Put another windmill here. See, windmills actually stack, which is really awesome. And then we're going to put down more food. Okay. Oh. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And now we'll put in our new and our last building. Okay. So now that we've built this, let's check it out. 4 people still do not have access to a church. No church. That's got a church. That doesn't have a church. That has a church. So it's just this very top corner doesn't have access to the church. That's really frustrating. Oh, my whole big plan doesn't actually work. Basically, it's got to go here. Okay, so that's really annoying. So, what we're going to do, let's turn off this forester for now. Let's get rid of this, we'll get rid of this. get rid of all that stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's go town, pier, and we'll start filling in this section here. We need at least 2 there, and at least 3 here. That'll do us for now. And meanwhile, we'll just have a quick look at here and see if we can get seaside views for these guys. So that one has seaside views, so we'll delete this, and we'll delete this. Drop in the moats. And then we'll just cover them up. Okay, they've all got seaside. Does not have seaside, but the only place we can put it is here. Because you can't put them on top of these. Oh, you know what I could do? Is... I think I only need to put it there. That'll work. I just don't build the pier, and that would actually count as seaside. I'm just an idiot, obviously. Thank you. Seaside there. No seaside, no seaside, seaside. So we'll just put another one here. That might be all we actually need to get both of them to have seaside. Okay, so now that we've built those piers, I'm still determined to get this church set up working. So we're going to put another one here, and I think I might put down 2 of these straight away. And when that's built, I'm actually going to delete this house and then move the church. I don't know if you get your money back when you do the refunds, but who cares? Who cares, I say? So it's got no access to church. We're still not producing enough food, so we've got to be careful with our expansion. We might actually build our farming plots before we do this. I actually might I might start working on that right now, actually. We'll just build a little bridge for the populace. Clear all this wood. I just don't know if this church idea is even going to work, because, like, basically, where's the church again? Let's just go down to, let's pause it for a second. If I build a church, right? That will cover that, but will it cover here? So this would be town, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'd be the 4th spot, right? So if I build if I build my church here, out of the way, cloud. Yeah, see, it doesn't reach it anyway. Can't quite accommodate. Stuff it. I'm just gonna put it where I originally thought to put it. Stuff it. I still want to use the church just because I wanted to. It's probably better to use libraries. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's turn that back on. Okay, so let's wait, I'm still doing this wrong. Oh, look at all my little dudes doing their thing. Okay, food stores is definitely next, so let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. It's so annoying that you can't quite fit all that stuff in. Let's put a well over here for temporariness. Yeah, see, it just doesn't reach. It's a tad short. Okay, so what we're doing now, before we do any more expanding, is we're going to work on our food supply by irrigating this area. So let's have a look at... Wow, that actually affects a huge area, doesn't it? So we want this to be basically here. And we'll put the water thing here. Okay, so need to build a road in there. And we need to dig a well. Clear all this space. Some more stone for us, if we may as well. How is our stone production? Production is halted. Need another. Do we not have a storehouse here? I guess not. I think it's time to just get rid of all this. So all this farmland is going to be reclaimed as industry. We're going to put all our farmland down here. So if I go down to food. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so it's one too far over. Because that's where we want it, right? And we want it here. Yeah, so that's the spot to have it. So now we go food, water wheel, bang, and then we go food, reservoir, bang. Okay, let's we'll leave that as a bridge, and then they've all got water access. Oh, we're running out of stone. Need to fix our stone. More piers. I'll get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. In fact, let's clear all this land. Why is that growing? Let's turn this off for now. We'll leave one woodwork guy in the corner there. Stockpile of tons of wood. Ah, Forester. Get rid of him. Okay. What's our tax rate at? It's at 1, but we're pulling in lots of money. Okay, so we need an industry, a stockpile. Oh, we need roads. So roads are weird in this game. Like, it does improve the movement speed of people, but it doesn't seem to affect happiness or any of the normal stuff that you associate with how roads work in a lot of other games. Let's get rid of that. I think I might actually just... Oh, I'll put this back on. I'm going to build 2 stockpiles here. Let's finish plugging up these holes. "77 peasants have taken ill." Not good. It takes a long time to build these reservoirs, doesn't it? Ah, go. Look at all my doctors curing everybody. Nice work, doctors. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have 6 stone mines in this little tiny area. Okay, so we're going to make this only collect stone and iron and charcoal. Actually, we'll just make this just collect stone and iron. And we'll make this one collect stone, iron and charcoal. This one will say stop collecting stone and start, yeah, and turn those 3 off. And then I'm going to build 2 more stone quarries. And I think we're good for mine quarries right now, but you can never have too much stone. Okay, so now that this is built, look how lush and green this is. So we're gonna, even the barren is now irrigated and can be farmed. So we're ready to basically set up all our farming. What I might do quickly is let's get rid of this. We still have to fix up this thing not having a church access. Maybe I'll put a church here. Can I fit a church in there? You know what I haven't built yet is a Great Hall. There's 150 stone. I'll build that right now. I can go right here, in fact. So let's get rid of this tree. And we'll get rid of this. We'll build our Great Hall here. High fire risk. Let's put a water pump here. So what haven't I built yet? Oh, I haven't built the... Oh, you know, I know what I haven't built yet. I haven't built the barracks. How much space does that take? That's 2. I can go there. Yeah, so let's get rid of this thing. We'll put down our barracks. Oh, wait, damn it. I need this, don't I, to build the barracks. I can put the barracks there, which translates as there's no room for a church after all that. Splot. Well, that's everything. That's all the castle objects built. And now let's have a look at how we're going to do... What's the best way to do a farm? Okay, so as I said, I'm doing a new test with my videos where I'm actually trying to... I'm just playing a session, like an hour, 2 hours, however long I happen to have to play. Instead of trying to cut it into sections, which I'm finding very hard. And then I'm going to edit it in the edit suite to turn it into half-hour chunks. So we're just going to stop right here, and the next film, TV show, movie, video, YouTube, whatever, will go. We'll start from when this is stopping. So I'll see you guys next time.